They're not ready for this.
No, but like just a random drop. Like two people show up.
That'd be awesome.
Like two people show up.
That'd
Like,
be
hey,
awesome, bro.
I accidentally clicked on this because I was trying to go to Marketplace. Not sure what's going on.
I had to change a lot of shit because I had to take I took your Facebook and shit off because it wouldn't let me. It wasn't giving me access to shit.
Oh yeah.
So I added mine and then I
Yeah, I see that.
I did.
There's room. You can put them back.
It should be. It should be.
Yeah. No, I'm just looking. We got the Twitter and we got yours.
Oh yeah. Hey, is that really the Twitter handle?
No, not anymore. That's just back when the last time it was updated.
Gotcha.
That's hilarious. Oh, there's 3. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Welcome in. We'll be getting.
I don't.
You know what I'm saying? The stream starting soon, baby.
I don't remember how to do this.
You don't know how to pod?
Yeah. You forgot how to cast, bro?
How to POD, bro?
Did you forget how to cast? Like a chase?
Well, I'll be damned.
Let's go.
Facebook user, of course. We haven't fixed that yet. Good job, Restream.
Oh, what's up? It says Facebook user on our end.
Yeah, what up? Cheyenne.
Oh, let's
the
go.
Homie.
Cheyenne.
The homie.
Come on, brother.
Hey, so y'all got to do all the sharing, though. Usually, I click a share, but if I leave the website, it's going to go weird. So y'all got to do all the sharing.
I'm trying to do it now.
In the groups and shit.
Oh, okay, bro.
I wanted to get that rock shit. Finally, the rock has come back.
Bro, damn, Jay, you didn't make it shareable.
That means it's private. You got to just try it and make it public because the people want to see it because them people love it. We got some shit cooking up in the oven.
How do I do that?
You go to your post and click on the little dots and edit privacy.
I got it it's on public.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, my shit's on public.
Did you go to the Men In Teal one, Jimbo?
That's the one.
Yeah, you gotta go to the one on J page. Because with the group being like private.
Got you. J Rome, here it is. Let's go.
Is Daylight Booty Chaser?
Wow. Oh shit.
Yeah. Oh, that guy's excited. That guy right there is very excited.
I want to share it to some groups. Where'd you share it to, Jimbo?
You gotta share it to the groups.
Just
you know
all
we gonna do.
Jaguar groups. I haven't done it yet. I'm typing out of the thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Well, you know what we should have done? We should have got that one song.
Mm-hmm. What?
The boys are back in town.
I thought you were gonna say, try that in a small town and see how far you get.
There we go.
Hey, that's the best song.
Try that in Duval.
Hey, that's the best song in the nation right now. After that Montgomery shit, boy, it's like the N word, but we took that motherfucker back.
I heard they was playing that shit on Moncrief.
Oh yeah, they better
try that shit on 45th. See if you make it out this bitch.
All right. I know Drew will get some shares. Anybody that's in here right now, let's get some shares out. Fire God Flares, what's going on? Got Eric in the building. Let's go, Eric Berger. Let's get some shares out.
Big Duval in this bitch.
Big Duval, Cheyenne in the building.
Let them know that we back. Tell them Men In Teal is right where the fuck it's at. You can watch us through the app or on the internet. It don't matter. We just tap in and we back again. So just bring your friends and y'all can tune in. Bitch, we here for the end and the season begins. And we here to talk about Trevor really. Oh, okay, never mind. I should looked at the comment. We could have been JV Indictive.
It's all good.
Hey.
Motherfucker. Oh.
I mean, we might as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know it? Freebirds! Yeah. Going all the way, all the way. Watch how these pieces get moving like Hasbro. You know ain't no con in these rats, so I'm trying to be calm when it comes to the cash flow. You know talking till I die from the city we ride, no matter the outcome. You know when you out watch your mouth in the jungle, a lot of them never escape from. Agent J when I bait some, 28 in my bag like I'm Freddie T. Agent K when I'm holding the city down, blocking all of the haters like Tony B. It's our year every year, if you quoting me, we gon' see on the field. They know the county, I scream it wherever I go. When I bleed, I just see black and teal. Feel like Brunel when the place is in action. Every line that I flow always solid, that mean I ain't worried about pockets collapsing. He may go all the way, running the S's and O's, gotta love how it happens. You ain't part of the gang, I ain't gotta explain why we ain't got no room on the wagon. MIT is the Army, the Navy, the greatest is Jimmy and Keenan, the ultimate package. Ooh, never can care how you feel. You are now in the mix with the Men In Teal. Nothing but facts inside these conversations. Keep it 100, the law of the nation. With all the smoke, we can meet at the bank. You know the location. Executing the play when the ball cross the plane, that's the game. Hit my little celebration. Then all I can hear is them saying, yeah. Then all I can hear is them saying, yeah. All I can hear is them saying, ooh. You know it? Yeah. Freebirds.
Welcome to the Men In Teal podcast. I am your host, the high take hooligan Agent K. I'm rocking with the cannabis analyst Agent J and J to the I to the M-B. Oh my God. The top feels so much better than the bottom.
I'm telling you.
So much better.
I would always prefer to be a top, not a bottom.
Always. If I had to pick.
Yeah.
Gun to my head, $350 million on the line, had to pick. I'm going for top.
Hey, top, baby. Going up top, baby. That's what they was doing today. Hey, to the people. Hey, we back, man. This is not an illusion.
This is not.
No, we really here.
This is not a test. But honestly, it's a warning shot. Really just a warning shot. Cause we back, because you know what I'm saying. Everybody been living life. We've been everything has happened in the last 6 months. Essentially, like we've been letting everybody breathe, dog. But now it's time to put our foot back on their neck. We don't. Oh my God, bro! All the content that's been happening.
Crazy. It's crazy. We have honestly, we probably missed some of the most fun times to really be content creators. I've seen the rest of y'all out there. I've seen BJs. I've seen UCF Jag and everybody just attacking it. Dunn and Drew, you guys killing it. You know, and it's been fun, man. You guys have been able to go out there and get some great content because it's great things happening with the team right now, right? But I've been having a fucking blast too. I ain't gonna lie. I've missed y'all, fans. Yeah. I've missed the viewers. I've missed y'all. We've seen the messages. We've seen y'all asking when we're gonna come back. Obviously, this isn't the way we planned it. Things changed, and we had to pivot.
I like that.
We had to pivot. But in doing so, I think it allowed us an opportunity because we haven't taken time off in 2 years. I was
about to say really like three and a half years, like just every week, and maybe a couple weeks off in between, but it was
if that would be because of like some shit popped up and I gotta go to this game and then we can't do it. So, but overall, just consistently dropping shows week after week after week after week. Through the off season, through the worst of times, through the Minshew mania, like everything. So through that fucking Urban Meyer, I mean, come on, man. We were giving you content week in and week out. So I will say this: it was nice to step back and observe the happenings in the Jaguar universe and not feel the need to run to a camera and
Yeah.
not feel the need to jump on and give an opinion and just be able to sit back and take it in as a fan. That was a blast. So as much as I miss giving you guys content, and I would have, obviously we have a ton of opinions. We have a ton to talk about. But man, it was really nice to be able to walk into some of these venues, some of these events, and just watch the game from a fan's perspective, not attempting to analyze.
Yeah, even the practices that we went to. I know we all went to one practice together as a collective, and it was good just to sit there and just like watch the shit, bro. Like, not really, I got some footage of some stuff that was some good stuff, but that was mostly just for to put in the group. Now, but like I said, bro, we got to be able to just kind of take it in, and that's what I've been doing too, bro. Because y'all don't know, but a lot of y'all know how this started. From pretty much just a phone call that we always make every single day at work. Like, we just got to get this shit off our chest. So we were still getting some shit off our chest, but guess what? Now we can formulate anything that we may have gotten off our chest. We gonna let y'all gonna hear it. Y'all gonna hear it. So, but yeah, man, just like I said, it's good to be back. We're gonna be.
So much has happened.
Everything has happened.
So much has happened. Jay has a baby on the way. Round of applause. Jay, let's go.
Do you remember which button that is?
The Army, the Navy, the greatest is Jimmy and Keenan.
Hey, man, hey, I'm trying to make a, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get the ultimate package, man.
Shooting up the club, man. Shooting up the club. J.I.M.B.O bought a house. Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, doing big boy adult things.
Let's go,
big
man.
boy adult things. B-Mac in the building. Eric, what's up, bro?
B-Mac in the building, man.
Jay shot the club up, baby. Yeah, Jay shot the club up. Yeah.
We got one more because right now we're playing two truths
and one lie.
Two truths and one lie.
Hey, Marcel, you better fucking believe it. Fuck them Titans, dog.
Yeah, fuck the Titans.
Hey, man. Speaking of the Titans, Tennessee Craig having a baby. And it's a boy. And it's a fucking boy. Now we have an obligation. We have an obligation as the only men in this child's life to make sure that it does not grow up with feminine tendencies being a Jaguars fan. Or being a Titans fan, I'm sorry. It has to be a Jaguars fan.
Yeah, bro. I mean, the thing is the kid's gonna be torn, bro. Like his dad is gonna like put him in Titans gear. But like he don't even know that he like the biggest person that he's ever going to meet in his life is not a Titans fan. Like he's going to be drawn to you. At first, he's going to be scared of you, but then he's going to be drawn to you, and he's going, I want to go. Okay, I want to go. Yep.
Yeah.
These Jaguar games, and then what you going to do, Craig? You're going to deprive your son, your first out of all these kids that you got, Craig. You're going to deprive your firstborn son from going to Jaguar games.
And to be real, the moment that he puts that Titans onesie on, the moment he puts a Titans onesie on, I'm calling DCF.
Yeah,
without question.
It's all right, bro. You can call anonymous.
We're gonna protect the baby.
We can call anonymous, bro. I'd rather him go to another family who's gonna raise him as a Jaguar.
Yeah, I'll adopt him. We got room. I mean, shit, 5. What's 6, right? Who cares?
Oh, just like I said, bro. Just let me claim Brock, bro. We good, bro. You stay right at your 5 at that limit.
We good.
Yeah,
we right there.
Oh my god,
we right there, and everything's good.
Oh,
plus, I mean, again, he has to have a male figure in his life. It's important, and clearly, he's not going to have one.
Yeah, because his father
Titans fans are bitches.
Yeah, his father is a Titans fan, and Titans fans are bitches.
Just 100%, wholeheartedly. Speaking of the Titans. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Breaking news! For fuck's sake, bro. You know what? I don't want to laugh at this because we still got a joint practice tomorrow.
Joint practice.
But golly, bro, how bad do you feel for that kid? Fuck the team, that kid, bro.
I didn't see what happened. Only thing I know right now is that it says
Treylon Burks.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
Now the thing is, they said the same thing about Devontae Adams. 10, 11 days ago when I said, bro, what the fuck happened to Devontae Adams? And I didn't know what happened, but he said he got carted off with apparent lower leg injury. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I don't. Has anything else came out? Because that's all I know.
No. I
That's
mean,
all I
tests still
know.
have to be run. They're waiting for the MRI. It could be calf. It could be knee. What happens? He goes for the deep ball. It's slightly contested. He goes up for it. When he lands, he does that. Try to catch himself. Stumble. And that knee buckled. So it could have been a hyperextension, but it also could be a meniscus. It could be ligaments. I mean, it's rough. So for his sake, talking to Craig this entire offseason, for listening to him and discussing the teams, he's told me, Burks apparently stayed in Tennessee through the entire offseason for his training. He didn't go home and train.
Yeah, he locked in.
Yeah, he wanted to adapt to that weather and get right, get his lungs ready and get on point so he could do his thing and adjust, because he had the asthma issues. So I mean, he's done his part to get ready. They had high hopes for him. The signing of D-Hop was going to force teams to double cover D-Hop and leave him one-on-one, or vice versa, and give them that option out there that they didn't have last year.
Yeah.
It really puts them in a bad spot.
We'll never want to see people. The Titans,
especially a young player, bro.
Yeah, certain people we don't. It's like if they get hurt, it's like, but it's like we don't want people to get hurt. But if it's something that's bad for real, damn, they right back where they were last year, essentially having to depend on Derrick Henry again.
Yeah,
and now
Westbrook, Keenan.
Yeah, and then now you're going to try to force feed DeAndre Hopkins the ball.
Absolutely.
And that was okay to do that against us, even to do it against the conference, 10 years ago, 5 years ago. Bro, that shit, I know he still got it, but there's no way he doesn't have the speed. We saw last year that he still can do him, but he's not what he was.
Who that, D-Han?
D-Hop.
Oh, D-Hop? Yeah. D-Hop is, I don't know if he can carry the load.
That's what I'm saying, because
I don't know if he can carry the load.
He's had to carry the load essentially his entire career, and he didn't.
Nobody was going to sign DeAndre Hopkins going, man, we have our X. Yeah. Now you have an X who can draw attention away to allow these other guys to produce. In our situations, like per se, we were the ones to get DeAndre Hopkins. Cool. He's going to go play your outside. He's going to play your X. And you got Zay Jones at your Y, and Christian Kirk's going to be at your slot. Or Calvin Ridley's going to be at your Y, and he's going to be at the slot. And it's like, that would be awesome, but they don't have that same situation.
Had we not traded for Ridley, I think Hopkins is I think he's 100% in play. Because he doesn't have a problem playing in the division. He was gone and then he came back. So I think that would have been a thing. But I mean,
right
now, I would still rather have Calvin Ridley. So
Wait, 100%.
Wait, listen.
DeAndre Hopkins ain't out there catching 80-yard bombs. Okay,
I did, bro. Yeah. I want to see more angles of it, because I only saw the angle from.
I saw two angles.
It looked like it was about 65 yards through the air.
Yeah,
and then about a 15-yard slow down into the end zone.
Because
it was nice.
From what I saw the angle where it was showing Trevor, and he drops back and he fucking. I was like, oh shit, and he fucking just.
He's about to sling that bitch.
Yeah, and I was like, who? But by the time, so when the camera, they switched it all. They moved it all the way over to Ridley, but it looked like he already had about a step or two, maybe more, and just coasting into the end zone. I'm like, God damn. I said, that's nasty. I don't know exactly what happened. And then was it the one catch he started pointing at? I think I saw the catch where he was, I guess, was that the one he was pointing at Gardner Johnson?
Yeah. So they actually go like way back. Like they played football in the state of Florida together. So he was just like, it was all love. I saw an interview. The Lions media was asking him about it, and he was like, "Yeah, man, that's my dude." And then actually Calvin came over and was like, "Man, he talked too much noise," and CJ like, "Yeah, and I'm gonna keep doing it." You know what I'm saying? Like, so you can tell, bro, it's love. You feel me? But at the same time, bro, like we keep saying, iron sharpen iron. You feel me? Like that's one of their best corners.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying,
dog, bro. And then the thing is, they got. I don't even. Did they have Chauncey playing corner? Is he playing?
Because I thought he was playing safety, but he could be playing corner.
He could. I don't know what they have
He
him
might be
doing.
playing like a hybrid.
He plays it.
You know what I'm saying?
He's a hybrid. I mean, I'm about to say that's his role is like a nickel.
Yeah.
That mover, that move safety kind of that can kind of do everything. And I think they just let him do because even when he was at the Eagles last year, like they kind of just let him do whatever. When he was in New Orleans, they put him just where they had him kind of more at safety, but in Philly, they kind of just let him roam around.
Right.
Hey, let's make it whole and bring in the car cracker. Bring the car cracker in. Can I say that? Can I say car cracker?
Yeah, you can.
He's out here. Do we just? Oh my God! It's the car cracker.
God.
God damn, man, the car cracker. That's a new one.
No, hey, car cracker is hilarious. Car cracker is amazing, bro.
Hold on, before we get into any, we played the Before we get into anything, Stone Cold.
Did you experience the BBC?
Hold on, it's been 4 months, 4.5 months, 5 months, something like that.
How much BBC have you experienced?
How much BBC have you like intaken or like engulfed?
Damn, none? You're just like, hey, I'm not going to watch any black colleges. I am anti-black. Stone Cold anti-black colleges. That's what you want the tweet to be today on our return. Stone Cold is anti-black colleges.
Oh my God.
I didn't know that, man. I got into coaching not that long after we stopped doing the show.
Round of applause, Stone Cold getting into coaching, man. Stepping up for the youth. Let's go, baby.
Oh,
Damn.
Oh,
damn.
That's the wrong button, Jay.
You got 10-year-olds.
There we go. Sorry, I truly didn't know the buttons.
You got 8-year-olds?
Yeah.
That's tough, man. That's tough. They don't listen very well. You gotta.
Of course, Kay, you already know. I was also busy building a third one on the way.
Stone Cold with a baby on the way, ladies and gentlemen. Told you.
That was the two truths and a lie.
Yeah. Jay, you got a baby on the way. You just said you ain't got the phone call yet.
Hey, I got a whole box of rubbers.
Oh man.
But yeah.
Nah, but it's good to see you guys again, man.
Yeah, man. It's good to be back, man.
It's good to be back. It's good.
It's amazing, man. Back. Oh shit.
What we got?
That was
what you got?
What was that? That was like a pop in, pop out. Yeah. That's my hold on. Where you at? Bam. Shout out to my middle school volleyball player, basketball player, made the team at University Christian. Shout out to her.
Superstar.
Little superstar to make it. Lazy.
She don't want to pick up basketball, but hey, it's cool.
Hey, I give her credit. She goes to volleyball practice immediately after school. Immediately following volleyball practice, she has to go through basketball training with the school trainer, and then she finishes that up and has to sit through the rest of football practice. So she's locked in right now. Her body probably sore than it's been in a long time, but
see, that's good. That's what that UC shit does. That's what UC does. It's not this ain't for play.
No, yeah, she actually trained today with the Varsity girls, and they were praising her. So she's playing middle. Not entirely sure what that means.
What? Oh, talking about for volleyball.
Yeah, that means she hits shit, I think.
Yeah, she's like a mid defender. You know what I'm saying?
Like she does
a lot of bumps. She does a lot of bumps. She helps with the setups and she defends. Like she helps the libero.
Yeah.
So she got long arms, so she's quick. So
all kid shit.
Yeah,
we know a lot of sports on here, not just the Jaguars. You know what I'm saying?
My thing
is that sports that we like.
I think that front line, they want like the tallest, and then that middle. I think that middle you want length, but you want probably like some quickness too,
right?
Like be able to get the shit to try to save. You know what I'm saying? To be able to keep everybody in play, and then your servers and all that stuff be in the back. But yeah, man.
Yeah, dog. A lot has changed, bro. Like we said, a lot has changed.
Listen, man. Listen. They out there in Detroit right now. we're not gonna dwell on the preseason game. We're not gonna dwell on that nasty ass Nathan Rourke touchdown.
Bro,
Let's fucking go,
the
bro. What the fuck?
play of the goddamn preseason so
Like,
far.
motherfuckers are gonna remember that shit for years, and it's a fucking preseason game. Like that's insane. But Detroit, we up there right now doing the joint practices, right? Boy, it look like we kicking their ass.
It don't look
We
like
ain't
we
even
kicking
play.
their ass.
It look
We
like
are
we kicking their
kicking
ass,
their
bro.
ass.
It look
Did
like
you
we kicking their ass, bro.
the sound of the crowd when the 80-yard touchdown happens to Ridley and the crowd just hey, Harrison whooping up on old baby
Hutch,
arms,
yeah, on
beating
Uncle
the
Hutch.
shit out of T-Rex arms. I
Devin Lloyd with an
mean,
interception.
Devin Lloyd with a one handy, and I put it on Twitter. I said, "Y'all made I've especially. I'm pretty sure all three of us. I can't recall any of us jumping off the Devin Lloyd hype train. I'd never bought into the he got benched crowd. Fuck that. Muma, go look at the snaps. There was never a benching per se. He still played more snaps, even if Muma started the game. And I believe Muma still only started 2 games. I could be wrong. It could be closer to 4, but I believe it was 2. Devin Lloyd is still him, bro. Go back and review the numbers. His rookie season was still great for a rookie. I mean, he did great things. He had moments of boneheadedness, but we like to harp on those and we like to look at that and say, oh, this is who he is. No, that's not who he is. This is who he is. He just needed the game to slow down for him. And Caldwell even said in this situation, like it's a very complex defense they're trying to put in. And it was the first
Right,
year. And it was hard for
right.
veteran guys to truly understand.
And the thing is that he prides himself on his intelligence and his
Right.
ability to take in information, right? And so, what's up, Lila? And so because he couldn't like he thought he should be, right? And
Right.
so that really hindered him last year. But
Right.
everybody knew. I think the biggest problem is that not just us as a fan base, but because it's hyped up by the media, but our own local media even built him up to be something that at the time necessarily wasn't. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? To get everybody's expectations up.
Like a rep and roll, just like a rollout. He's immediately going to be
Right.
fine. And
Right, and they're gonna
yeah,
and they would remember they still do it now about him. Oh yeah, they're gonna slide Trayvon in, and then they're gonna play him off the edge. Like they kind of set up the fan base to believe that that's what the team should be doing with him.
yeah.
And then
I mean, they've done it with Trayvon Walker too. They've done it with Trayvon.
Yeah,
Trayvon needs to have his hand in the dirt. He has to be on the inside. That's what he doesn't. He doesn't. He can do things in there, but he can be outside too. You don't
right,
need him to kick down for him to be productive. You need to let him develop. You need
right,
to let him be who we drafted him to be. You don't need to say, oh, 1 year he doesn't have enough pass rush moves, kick him inside. No. You need to let the man develop, let him continue to be who he was drafted to be. And again, you go back and you look at what occurred in this first preseason game, although it's a very small sample size. What did we talk about off air, obviously, in regards to that game? Why did the sacks come?
right.
Interior pressure.
Yep.
When you look back and you go last year and you look at how we led and we were top 10 in pressures, and Josh Allen was great from a pressure standpoint. We struggled to finish. Why was that? It was because their quarterbacks always kept climbing up in the pocket. They were always able to cut up and get out. And now it looks like that
That's
may
why
not
we were
happen.
so close. Statistically, we were so close to getting a sack.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I'm saying? Like we damn near led the league in pressures.
Right.
You know how much they're gonna be on Chason's dick, bro. Once that fucking pocket starts collapsing, bro, and he gets home.
Oh yeah.
Because
and he actually starts stacking up some numbers.
Yeah.
And you know what? Hey, he better be careful because Yasir Abdullah, Yasir.
He coming.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The thing is, that's an actual pass rusher. Like that's the one thing, because that's kind of been irking me is just like, yeah, he's not being productive, but
Hey, sorry about that.
You good, bro?
but at the same time, y'all still are not going towards his strengths. I feel like as a football player,
Who that? Chase on?
yeah,
Well, it's not. It's not even that they need to go towards his strengths. He just needs to leave. Like he just doesn't fit
he doesn't.
you. He doesn't fit what you want to do here, and
Well,
he
that's
never
the thing.
fit what you wanted him to do here. We talked about that before. So now at this point, move on. Let him go play Will somewhere. Let him go somewhere where he can fit into a 4-3 outside linebacker, do his coverage thing, rush on occasion. Let him go be Telvin Smith somewhere else. You know, let him go
Bro,
do that. But
we just had this conversation today.
yeah, that's what he
And
is. Let him go be that.
yeah,
Because where he's at right now, this defense doesn't fit him. Just like with Shaq Griffin, he needs to go somewhere else and play somewhere else. It's not that he forgot how to play football. Maybe he took.
You seen they was on his ad? They was on Shaq Griffin ass the other day.
Oh, I mean, I've seen. I don't know exactly what you're talking about, but I have seen clips.
He was writing back to. He was like commenting back some.
What?
I gotta, bro. This shit was so fucking funny, dog. I'm gonna screenshot it and put it in there, bro.
He was going back and forth.
Yes, bro.
That's hilarious.
Damn,
he was going back and forth.
Not Shaq, bro.
That's hilarious.
Not the Griff man.
We gotta let that. Jags fans was on him or the Houston fans?
No, a Jags fan.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. Yo, bro, you're terrible. Whoever you are that did that,
just
terrible.
leave that man alone, man. He out there,
bro. Because Shaq, bro. At the end of the day, bro, Shaq Griffin shouldn't have did. Bro, it's social media, bro. You're an idiot. I mean, so I can just pretty much read what the shit said, bro.
Yeah.
But I want to. That shit is so fucking funny, bro.
Yeah.
Buddy say he was like eating burgers mid-season after getting smoked. So glad you play for the Texans now. To Texans now, you trash ass motherfucker.
Damn.
So,
why you even had to come at the man like that, bro?
And then so Shaq Griffin liked it, and he was like, "LOL, Longs, you still broke and watching me. Everybody win. Well, not you, but you know what I mean." And he was like,
God damn.
NFL players love to go to the money. You saw Cam Newton do the little boy like that?
Yeah.
That's a child. That's a child. We got the same amount of rings. Of course we do.
Like, man,
but we don't got the same bank account.
He said, shut your trash ass up. I ain't even, he said, you don't even know anything and you calling them bro, you goofy. Get ready for the XFL.
Damn.
And then so he wrote that back to him, but when he posted back on his story, he was like, trash ass Jit over there mad about his choices, Big Buford eating ass nigga. he said he tagged him again. He said, man, we throwing at you. I'm like, oh my God, bro.
Yeah. Hey, listen, if he steps on the field, it's over. He can't cover Ridley. He can't cover Zay. He can't cover Christian. He can't cover Parker Washington. He can't cover Evan Ingram. He can't cover Seth Williams.
It keeps going on, bro. And he was kept responding back. And he was like, man, all right, bro. He's like, man, Tokyo gonna get your head boosted up, bro.
For real.
This shit, but nah, that shit was funny, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Crazy. The ball going crazy.
That's cool.
But if I may, I mean, you guys were talking about Chase on a second ago. I mean, I want him gone too. I mean, a rookie and a guy who hasn't played in 2 years because of injury played better than you.
Yeah.
And Jordan Smith and
which they should.
Hey, shout out to Jordan, bro.
They should though.
God, we've been waiting for that.
These are guys who proved that they were pass rushers at every like elite. They looked really good at every situation that they were in throughout their career.
But neither one of them had the Instagram handle Sack Guru. So
I'm telling y'all, that had nothing to do with football. I'm telling you, bro, that had nothing to do with football.
That had to do with him being a bottom. That's what you're telling me.
Oh my God.
I don't think so. I would hope.
Teabag,
bottom.
I think it was just. He's
a guru of the sack.
Money and bags of other things.
Bro, you did that way too good. Bro, do it again.
Yeah, bro. That boy like he played a trumpet or something. Boy, you
$375 million. I'm working on it.
Hey,
I'm ready.
Crazy.
They say you got to stay ready, so you ain't got to get ready.
Hard work. They say hard work beats preparation. Or preparation.
And I don't know if y'all know this or not, but basically all you got to do is wait outside of a Publix in Jacksonville long enough, and you'll get an opportunity.
I'm telling you, boy.
So
just roll
saying.
the dice, huh? You gonna
just saying.
Hey, it's like hitting the lottery.
Every single old man walking out of Publix with a lotto card, I'm just walking up to him like, just real subtle.
Bro, in 2 weeks, there's been over almost $1.7 billion won
in Jacksonville.
Yeah, just in the surrounding
area. Man. Come on, bro. You think that's just a coincidence, bro? Jacksonville is being recognized nationally.
Because
it sounds like Farrakhan right now.
Keep going. Keep going.
We are getting the national recognition right now. That's what people are admitting that, Jacksonville Jaguars, Doug Peterson, Trevor Lawrence.
What else?
For real.
Uh-huh.
Have it really coming back, bro. But Trevor Lawrence has the ability to be the MVP this year.
He's got the 8th best odds.
That would really to be the comeback player of the year.
What else?
The number one offense.
What
number
else?
One scoring offense.
What else?
In the preseason. Oh my God, this blew my mind. In the preseason game, when they did their opening credit reel, right? The first person they showed was Trevor Lawrence. You know who they showed after Trevor?
Who?
Patrick Mahomes, bro.
Oh my God,
bro! This is just big, bro. Like we're being included in the national commercials. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro.
You remember when they wouldn't even show us in the apparel commercials
at all?
You remember when they would show the team apparel on people and they never showed the Jaguar?
Never showed the Jaguar, bro. Never fucking. But they'll show the Browns before they show the Jaguars, bro.
Yeah.
Or the Lions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, let me tell you something also. Going back to that Lions practice, going back to this joint practice shit, we need to be very careful tomorrow because you already know Dan Campbell is in that locker room after practice. He was giving a speech of all speeches.
Y'all fucking asses handed to you out there.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Hey man. Hey fellas, man. Listen, fellas. They're leaving with both fucking kneecaps right now. Okay? That's a fucking problem, guys. That's a fucking problem. That's Dan Campbell's not having it.
Yeah, I mean, the O-line's holding up pretty well. It looked like we talked about Anton, but the O-line looked like they holding up pretty well. So
Anton did his thing.
Oh, Anton cooking.
Aiden.
Yeah.
Anton played great against Dallas. He had the one play where it looked as though it was a read option. I can't obviously say that, but it looked like it was a read option. And he left the end alone, and then maybe it really wasn't a read option. So then he tried to reach and pick him up at the last second. But it looked as though, because CJ handed it in the fashion that is that of a read option, but don't know about it. And it's funny because I said, right, Jimbo, we was on the thing. I said, how you run a read option with CJ? Nobody's buying that shit. And then what does CJ do? He keeps it on the fucking quarterback keep.
For a touchdown. Let's go.
So that shit was hilarious. But that's what it looked like.
Strange pick up a guy and take him 10 yards downfield.
Britton Strange is a monster. I need every single person currently in this stream right now to take a moment and acknowledge Britton Strange like Roman fucking Reigns. You understand me? Britton Strange, acknowledge him. Doug Peterson told y'all, this the guy we grabbing. Y'all was like, who? Not Darnell Washington? Not MC such and such? Not TE number fucking fuck? No, Britton Strange, I don't know who that is. Who's this guy? Everybody. Let Doug do his thing. Because this young man can block.
Yeah.
He picked him up.
He can. And I'm watching him dice motherfuckers up at practice too. Yeah. He's not. No, this dude's all right, bro. He's all right. Parker Washington looks redonkulous. When the time comes, heaven forbid, that Mr. Kirk heads on and goes back with the aliens that we found out exist. And he flies away. Parker Washington is right there to take his place. Parker Washington is explosive. He's got wheels. He runs routes well. He's got good hands. I mean, he is literally Christian Kirk's twin.
Hey.
Yeah.
This is by far the most talented Jaguar roster I have seen
So who do you
in
think
the last
at
decade.
6th spot?
Seth Williams. I mean, if you ask me today, Seth Williams. But you ask me tomorrow, it could be different. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Right.
It's so tough.
That catch was crazy.
I think
Seth Williams is
I'm gonna
ridiculous.
watch because I was super preoccupied on Saturday, so
Yeah, I told you, getting a baby.
barely. Nah, it was the exact opposite of a birth. So
nothing was coming out; it was going in.
Yeah.
Got it.
But yeah, so I didn't really watch any of the game, just a couple highlights. I'm gonna be locked in. I know the starters probably won't play. I don't know. You think they're gonna play? Y'all think they're gonna play?
Well, me and Jimbo talked about this, and originally I said no, they're definitely going to play, and then I seeing the amount of reps in 11 on 11 that they're doing. Now that they're not running it in typical fashion, maybe they won't. But I still at this time expect them to play.
Anton will play. Like there will be
some starters,
but not the starters.
I still think they'll play, but I won't be as shocked. Before, when me and Jimbo originally had the conversation, I was like, yeah, of course they're playing. But now I think there's a strong possibility they don't play.
I think they don't play. Yes, people who start will play.
Trevor
Lawrence
will be in a jersey.
Devin Lloyd,
yes.
Sneakers.
I heard
Devin Lloyd probably not, but J&M probably will.
Now, this is what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to bring this up because I brought it up a little bit just earlier today talking to Jimbo. Is it a good or bad thing that we haven't really heard anything about Chad Muma?
It's a good thing. Because you know what we have heard? We've heard everything about Devin Lloyd.
Yeah.
So it's not that. I don't think it's a fact of Muma's not cooking. Yeah, I don't think it's Muma not cooking. I think it's Devin Lloyd has just been the story of camp so far. Yeah. He's flying around. He looks faster. He's playing with confidence. I mean, he is a bullet to the ball. If you go back and you watch the game, if you watch the Dallas game, you're going to go. It's noticeable. You're like, oh,
yeah.
Well,
he's moving.
It looked like last year to me. It just looked like it just wasn't catching on.
He was late.
Yeah, he was just late, but he was thinking too much, which is understandable, bro. Which is understandable. You're a rookie, bro. You're coming in. You're taking in so much information. He's probably used to taking in all this information really fast and being able to apply it because. One, you're bigger, faster, stronger than everybody, so you can get to where you're getting to. But now everybody's big and fast and strong. Some of them are bigger, faster, and stronger. So now you got to figure out what you're really good at and just trust that you see what it is and that's what it is. Because I don't mind if you make a mistake at 100 at full speed.
Yeah,
if you're second guessing and making mistakes, that means somebody like just nothing we can do with that. So
right.
But I think after he got benched. During the season, he took that time.
Quote unquote.
It is what it is. When the season starts and you're the first player to come out that locker room, in that linebacker position, and you play all those games in that same position, and then one game or 2-3 games, you're not on. You know what I'm saying? You're not out there.
Right.
You got benched. So
that's a message.
It's just a message, but he got it together. But that's the thing. He got it together. He was still a little something, but I do expect him to be faster in his decision making. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's like I said. So that to me, but it's just like I heard nothing about Chad. I heard nothing about Chad.
No, but I think the thing with
White's
Devin
on the
Lloyd
right.
last year was we got that that first month where he was being projected as the defensive rookie of the year. And
Devin.
Yeah, Devin, and he just trailed off after that first month.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, because he had downloaded a lot.
Yeah.
And
remember, he didn't get a real off season. He didn't get to go through camp. He was hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
and they tweaked it on him.
He was dealing with a lot.
I think the biggest problem was for Devin Lloyd is that they tweaked the defense a little bit, right?
Right.
Because our I want to say our man wasn't working. So then they had to go from man to it was either we were playing zone and had to like kind of switch to like a a, a zone but with man, or we were playing man at first and then they had to switch it to zone, and so now he had broader responsibility and he kept being out of place, or like just not knowing where he's supposed to be at, like am I supposed to be,
he's not
2
passing
yards
off
to the
guys in
left
zone
or
coverage.
right,
He's not
right,
moving where he's supposed to move. He's late. He just was late. And like Jay said, he's late, and he's late from overthinking. And when you
right.
think, you play slow. And
So when you
that's
watch it,
number one.
Jay,
Everybody here who's coached or played the game that knows that philosophy. When you have to think, you play slow. You want it to become second nature. That's why knowing the playbook is so integral. That's why if you talk to a lot of these guys who go through camp, they'll tell you the hardest part ain't the workouts. The hardest part is that playbook, getting in it and knowing. Because what happens is they call your name and you step up, and there's well, now again, I'm talking bottom of the roster guys. But if I call you up to jump in and you don't know what to do, there's no explanation.
Yeah,
it's get the fuck out.
Yeah, because what the fuck are you doing? You should. That's the only thing you should be goddamn doing right now.
Right.
Is have your fucking nose in this playbook.
You shouldn't be leaving that beautiful ass practice facility for nothing.
Hell no.
I got this free hat from that practice facility.
Bro, I'm sleeping in that motherfucker, bro. I'm telling you, boy.
Stop playing. It was free. It was don't hit my free hat.
I'm telling you. I don't know how you do it, bro. You do it it's like people just want to give you stuff.
They just give me free stuff. Crazy.
I think it has something to do with Major, bro. I think that's what it was.
Well, Major told, so he can't keep it up. He told somebody else.
Well, Jimmy. I knew that was gonna happen.
He was talking to Jimbo about it on the game, and she overheard.
It was not. That's a lie. That's a lie.
Hey, bro.
Jimbo's the co-defendant. Jimbo was the co-defendant.
If he told you that, through the toilet, he grounded for lying.
He was talking to Jimbo through the toilet.
Oh my god!
And the warden overheard.
Oh my god!
Next thing you know, I'm getting called in. They taking me to the box. I'm like, what? I'm under investigation. Ain't this some shit?
Yeah, major Shawshank Redemption.
Let me ask you a question.
Shawshank Redemption.
You remember last season we would sit here and we posed the question then.
Posed.
Do you think that the Jaguars could put 30 on somebody? 34.
At this point last season?
Absolutely.
Like, no, even last season at this point? Yeah, no. In the middle of the season, even when we were losing,
even when we were putting up 34 already?
Yeah, but we're saying the question was asked, do we believe that this team could put up 30 or more points
consistently?
Okay. Do you remember what your answer was?
No.
You said no?
No, I don't remember what my answer was.
Oh, Jay, do you remember what you? Jay?
There's no fucking way Jay remembers a conversation like
okay,
that.
Jesus Christ. Oh, I for one said yes. I said yes. I said we can shoot it out, score with anybody. Do you know what our average score per game?
24. It was like 24.
It was what?
24.
Yeah,
24 points, right?
Yeah.
The team, Trevor Lawrence and Doug Peterson have both come out and said that with how the offense is, they can add another 7 points to it.
Damn right.
That'll put them at 31. So they're confirming what we already knew from last year, from what we saw what this team could be. Right? Now they're sitting here confirming. Christian Kirk he's getting on record saying, no, we have the ability to be the league's top offense. Number one offense.
Number one. And I want to go on record because I don't know if we've said it in a while. I gave a hot take at the beginning of last season. that Evan Ingram will break every Jaguar tight end record. He'd be the best tight end in Jaguar history, and he re-signed to get a long-term deal in Jacksonville. And it happened. God bless America.
Took a while for the contract part.
It scared me. This contract part scared me. I was nervous.
Man, to me, it didn't take a lot. I felt like it took whatever it took.
Hey, God say it's on His time, right? Who are we?
The
Lord worked it out in His time, sir.
They knew they were going to do it.
God will do it. Ain't one week all the time.
I
tell you what, man, I was surprised with the Devon Hamilton extension, but God, man,
so happy. How good is he? How good is he, bro? Bulky fucking masterclass.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Y'all saw have you seen how he looks?
Yes.
Yeah.
The boy look good, man.
Bro, has Bulky drafted a bad player yet? Like, if we really start looking, like maybe what, Tufele? Because he's not here no more?
Well, you got to remember, Devon was 2020.
Devon was 2020.
No, Devon was in Urban Meyer.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah.
Before that.
No, he may be right.
No.
Google it. Fact check it.
2020.
Fact check it. Yeah, he could be right. I thought it was the Urban Meyer pick.
No, he was Doug Marrone and Dave Caldwell pick.
Boom, boom, boom.
Just like Ben Barch, he's on last year, and Chase on his last year.
Yeah, that boy, he is 26.
Yeah, so. That makes sense. That makes sense. See, this is why we keep you around. Fucking.
But nah, I've always been high on him, man. Devon Hambone Hamilton.
I love him. I love what he's done.
Even in the Dallas game, like 2 people tried to block him, and he just
he bull rushed it. So on that play where he gets the sack, Trayvon Walker is held. And I mean held. I mean held like you hold your wife when you go to sleep held. Like,
they were hugging.
Just got back from the service. I've been overseas in Iraq for 6 months fighting Afghanis. Just came home. Oh my God, hello, this is your new child. Held, like squeeze, hold. Yeah, like stop resisting held. Like that shit was crazy. And people were like, oh, Trayvon didn't flash. Bitch, who? Trayvon is there. Bro, I can't just calm down, please. Please, viewers, calm down and let Trayvon cook.
Well, people are all about the sacks. They're not taking anything. He's in the backfield. He's being disrupted.
Yeah.
They want sacks and nothing else but sacks.
Well, do you know where they can get sacks from?
He's nuts.
Crystals. Calm down, guys. Crystals. You get sacked for.
Oh, big question though. Out of the Dallas game, do you think we might have Quarterman's replacement in Ventrell Miller?
Hey, that was nice.
Quarterman did not play well at all.
Well, Quarterman didn't play well because Quarterman was asked to do a lot of coverage, and he just can't cover. He's definitely not covering 5'5" fucking Vaughn, whatever the fuck. He's not. Hey, no, he's not covering that shifty little fucker. There's no point. Like Shaq Quarterman cannot cover. He is a downhill run stuffing between the tackles linebacker, and the game has outgrown him to this point. That's all. Like he can go somewhere where that happens and that fits in, but at this point right now, it's not here. Again, just like Caleb. He's a special teamer, and maybe he can find a home somewhere else, but it's not. I don't think long term Shaq will be the answer here. If Miller can prove that he can cover sideline to sideline better than Shaq, he will 110% be Shaq's replacement.
Well, he's more athletic than Quarterman. That's give me.
But Shaq is a thumper. This is not shit on Shaq's show. Like I love Shaq Quarterman, hometown kid, absolutely love him. Purely from an analyst standpoint, looking at it, I'm going, his weakness is coverage. And in our scheme, the way we do things, I do not see a way for you to have a run stuffing linebacker on the inside, because Foye is your tackle machine who can run sideline to sideline. Your other linebacker has to be able to cover well and be a secure tackler. You have to, because your other 2 outsides, they're rushing. They're not staying back in coverage more often than not, they're rushing the passer. So you have to remember, if this was anything else, if this was a 4-3, maybe you keep him, and maybe he can utilize the inside. Maybe you can have him because you can make up for it on the outside. If you're like a Tampa 2 style, maybe you can get away with a Shaq Quarterman, but that I don't know. That's just my thoughts. I don't know if he goes anywhere because he is a core special teamer, and guys like him are valuable. We've seen that with Dewey's, and they work, man. They work. So
yeah.
But I was very happy to see Miller, Gregory Jr., obviously, Jordan Smith, Yasir Abdullah. Those were guys I was very excited to see. Parrish, the fullback, I was very excited to see him get a key block to spring a touchdown.
Antonio as well.
Who?
Yeah.
Antonio Johnson.
Antonio Johnson, he hits, bro. He can hit, bro.
I liked how he looked in camp. Johnson.
Johnson? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Johnson. Listen, I'll look at Johnson all day. Johnson's big Johnson. Okay? I'm checking Johnson out. Johnson.
It's pretty long, too, man.
Long. Johnson's really long. It's Long Johnson. Okay? And he's thick. Girthy Johnson.
Girthy.
And the way Johnson penetrates, out of this world. Out of this world. Fans, I mean, when Johnson penetrates, they're screaming.
They're going wild.
Wild over Johnson. So as long as Johnson keeps hitting it like that, Johnson ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere.
Yeah. No. Absolutely.
You know what?
I know five-time felons with no job, no car, that got a place to live right now running up credit cards because Johnson hits that way.
But do you know what the great thing about all those players you just named? You know what the really great thing about them is?
They wear team.
The fact that they're all late round.
They're all
picks.
black? Oh.
The fact that they're all late round picks.
I thought we were going black excellence.
No, we're just doing football, dog. Yeah, they're all late round picks, bro. Like when, besides like somebody like Yannick, when have we really hit on those later round picks? You know what I'm saying? On 4th, 5th, 6th. You know, James Robinson, we hit on undrafted free agency. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But besides that, who? You know what I'm saying? Like who have we hit on? And it's like, bruh, who? Alan Hearns. Yeah,
Alan Hearns.
Well, but it really. But hold on, if you really think about it, like Alan Hearns is basically, if we didn't have like the Christian Kirks and the Calvin Ridleys right now, Alan Hearns is basically the Seth Williams.
Robert, let me live in my truth. It's 2023, Robert. Let me live in my truth. Okay.
You are now in the mix with the Men In Teal.
I don't want to turn the light on. If I look black right now, let me live in my truth. Okay. One love. What kind of forever? Jimbo just frozen at the screen is the greatest thing. He just stuck like what just happened. He was so serious.
Yeah,
he was just driving,
and just killed it. Damn, dog, you just killed it, man.
Whoa! He says I look black, and you're like, hey, you killed something. Sounds about white, Jimbo. Good job.
Yeah, bro.
Moonwalked all over your shit, Jimbo.
That's crazy, dog. Wait, anyway, dog. But Alan Hearns, think about that shit for real, dog. Alan Hearns, who was one of our top receivers, is basically a Seth Williams on the team.
Shut up. Don't do that. Shut up. Hell no.
Bro, that's what it is. Hell yeah,
no. Seth Williams has not done anything enough to say that he's remotely can carry Alan Hearns' jockstrap, bro.
And I gotta hold you because
what has he done outside of here, bro?
It doesn't matter. Seth ain't done it here.
You gotta no. I'm just saying,
1,000-yard receiver.
No, bro. Hold on, bro.
How many Seth Williams have we had, bro? How many Seth Williamses have we had?
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Go ahead, Jay.
Jimbo, I watched. I was at them training camps, bro. Them boys had to get it out the mud, bro. Him and Robinson, like, bro, they really had to get out the mud out, bro. Do you know what the fuck was going on? Like, bro, bro.
Bro, y'all not understanding the comparison I'm making. Y'all are going off. Y'all are going off to what I'm saying
what you're saying is Gardner Minshew is Tom Brady. Because they were both drafted in the sixth round.
No.
You like undrafted receiver success, undrafted receiver success.
And we hit on Gardner Minshew.
I mean, my man can't even hold off. My man can't even hold off the rapper. My man can't even hold off Big B.O.
That's a hit. That's a hit for whatever the fuck it was. That's a hit because he played an integral part. He played an integral part.
Yeah.
But y'all, okay, so can any of those teams? So y'all answer me this. So y'all answer me this because you're missing the whole point of what I'm saying. Can any of those teams hold a candle to the team that we have right now?
No,
bro.
People that you're talking about. Okay, that's my point. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying the level of talent that we have right now makes that other shit because, bro, none of those. Gardner Minshew obviously not on the team. He's not starting here, bro. He's no longer here. We got rid of Gardner Minshew because, bro, you weren't going to be a team player, bro, because you feel like you a starter. Okay, but bro, we were just that bad. Listen, let's be real. As Jaguar fans, we were just that bad, and so any little thing we put on a fucking pedestal. But bro, we ain't got to do that shit no more because we actually got that shit. So all I'm saying is comparatively from the body of work and the team that we have now, Allen Hurns, we be talking about, yo, can he make the sixth receiver? That's what I'm saying. That's why I say Seth Williams.
I think that if there was a rookie
Allen Hurns, bro.
If there was a rookie year Allen Hurns in this camp right here, I think he probably still makes the team.
But I'm saying he makes it as one of those guys, a Jacob Harris or a Seth Williams. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like he makes it like one of those guys, bro. Because he's not going to start over Ridley. He's not going to start over. He might not even start over Tim Jones, bro.
Like that's because we paid a lot of money for us to not have players like Allen Hurns or anybody else.
But that's my point. That's my point. I'm just trying. That's my point, bro. I'm just showing how much better we are. Like
we got it. We're better. We're better.
But the question was,
we are better.
Have a sixth round hit. I mean, 6 rounds hit for what we need him to hit. Like I don't. At the end of the day, you see.
I said the 6th round shit. He's talking about undrafted. He's saying basically that if Allen Hurns is Seth Williams, meaning if Allen Hurns was here right now, Allen Hurns would be fighting for the 6th receiver spot too. He's not good enough to be like he wouldn't be Zay. I saw somebody in the comments say Hurns is Zay. Hurns is not good enough to be Zay. And I think his justification behind that is because what did Hurns do when he left here? So Hurns did nothing anywhere else. And the reason he got production here was because there was nobody else to take production away from him. So he was force-fed. So it was one of those situations where he was the beneficiary of the shitty Jags. Just like Josh Evans was the beneficiary, sorry Gator fans, of the shitty Jags. Just like, golly, we can keep going down the line with all of these receivers, safeties, corners. I mean, bro, the secondary, or Devon House, beneficiary, starting for the shitty Jags. Like, constantly. It happened nonstop. We saw it.
Prince of
Muka jackass. My first Facebook rant ever. Prince of Muka jackass! Get the fuck out of here! I went crazy. Oh my God, I'll never forget that game. It was halftime. I was so mad. I hated him. He was the first Jag player I ever hated. And then it was Julius Thomas. And then
we had Aaron Ross. Aaron Ross was actually still kind of decent when he played.
Yeah, I didn't despise Aaron Ross. Not like I despise Julius Thomas. Julius Thomas is the one I hated.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yeah. So,
I will say this: that one lineman, Tugboat, man, he's got a mean streak to him.
Who?
Tugboat.
Hey, I like Cooper Hodges. Let me tell you something about Cooper Hodges. I said this earlier today. Cooper Hodges Cooper Hodges is 100% going to take a starting guard spot on this team. Not this season per se, but he is either going to replace Sheriff when he retires or moves on, or he'll be taking the job from Ben Barch. He could potentially take the job from Ben Barch this year. I feel Hodges now is up to par with Ben Barch right now. And Ben Barch has been around 3 years, right?
And they're dogs.
Yeah.
Those rookies are dogs right now.
I love Cooper Hodges, bro. I love everything. He's a pile pusher, bro. And let me tell you something else. Speaking of pile pushers.
That Dearness Johnson run, that was him.
Luke Fortner.
Lucas? Y'all tag Lucas. Lucas, listen. Tank Bigsby is being overly criticized for the third down run when he doesn't pick up a first down because he gets met in the hole by Uno and then Dos. When he gets met in the hole by Uno and momentum gets halted, you are walking 3 feet behind that gentleman. There is absolutely no reason that you did not slam through his back and push the pile. Please, for the love of God, young man, do not ever do that again. I can't stand it.
Crazy.
It is my biggest pet peeve on the face of the earth. Stone Cold, you better be teaching your 8U to push the pile, 10U push the pile, 12U push the pile. Pushing the pile is the most important part. Who that?
Cam does this shit a lot, bro. He'll just
Cam's
stand
a pile
there.
pusher. He's a pile pusher.
No,
well, he's a pile pusher now.
see.
No, he's a pile pusher now. His first 2 seasons, he was I called him soft. Cam was not a pile pusher. Cam became a pile pusher year before last when he got the contract. His contract year.
Look like Tarzan, play like James.
That's when he became a pile pusher. Jawan Taylor wasn't a pile pusher. He became a pile pusher. Sheriff's a pile pusher. Linder was a pile pusher.
But see,
Rest in peace, Uche was a pile pusher. Most of our guards.
Jawan always had a nasty streak in him. He was always trying to get a little, if he could, I felt like he was finished. He finished a lot of blocks.
He wanted to grab you by your throat and slam you. Jawan holding ass with choke slam a bitch. With ease, no worries. British Bulldog.
It's that motherfucking get off that he got, bro. That's that kicks, bro.
Yeah.
That's what, bro.
It's to be fair, it's a false start. It's a false start. So,
When you play for us, it's cool. But no, wherever you at, bro, that's a false start.
That's a false start now, Jawan. Jawan, we gotta get Jawan back on the show real quick and just let him know it's a false start.
You know where he's at, though. They're not gonna call it now. They're definitely not gonna call it now.
Yeah, probably not.
He's never gonna get flagged.
He got to, bro. He got to protect $1 billion. They gonna let him get, bro. The NFL not. They gonna. Hey, it was good for Jacksonville. It's good for them.
You're right.
Joey Buster just going. He's gonna be mad as fuck. I know Joey Buster's pissed.
Because now we got to see him twice.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
That is hilarious.
Joey Bosa's over there eating 5,500 calories a day. You saw this? My man's over there consuming 5,000 calories a day. I'm 6'9" at 315 pounds. I was eating 5,000 calories a day, and that was training like crazy. That man ain't as big as me, and that man's consuming 5,000 calories a day. Why? So he can get big enough to beat Jawan Taylor.
That's the thing he's doing right now?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. He talked about it. It's a big story because he's like, eating isn't even enjoyable.
Yeah, because he does have, because how tall is Joey Buster?
Maybe 6'4".
Yeah.
So he got the frame. He got the frame to put on.
The Rock's a 5,000 calorie a day guy.
Yeah, but he's what? Joey Buster's 6'4", 260?
260, 265, I would think.
So he probably put on.
What's 15. He want to play? 285? I don't know.
I was like, probably put on 15.
Yeah, but can he move? Can he still move?
He's 6'4", bro. He got the frame. He still got the frame, bro. I think, and a lot of his stuff is motor to his speed and but his power and his motor. He usually don't stop. So
yeah,
if he's being stronger, do you really need to be that much, faster? You do need to be faster.
Just for the get off. I'm just thinking for the get off.
I think he's keeping his explosive. Like I said, these guys are well-tuned machines, bro.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying?
All them quick twitch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have faith that Joey Bosa he's a dog, bro. Like I have faith that he'll do what he's supposed to do. Oh, see crown, get crown.
See crown, get crown.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Let's get it. Can we get a Duval?
Can you get a Duval? Can you scream Duval?
Oh, okay. That was an interesting way to do it. But
yeah, it was. Okay.
It's right there. Okay,
all right, Delilah. We'll talk to you later. All right.
Have a good day.
Are you bleeding now?
I'm gonna tell you, teacher.
Yeah, bro. It feels good to be back, man.
It feels great to be back.
How about y'all, Pat, man? It's been a minute, man. How y'all doing, man? Oh yeah, Robert talking about Tugboat. Got some bipolar in him. He's a dog on the field. I like Tugboat. I like his little cartwheel flip thing he does at the practice.
I like when he first got asked about that. He's like, "Yeah, man, I didn't get the first one, but I got the second one."
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that! Is down. Oh, he tall.
So listen. I think this got to be said, right? You're gonna watch the game, bro, and you gonna be mad. You gonna be mad about this shit, dog. I'm just gonna tell you right now. Snoop Connor got to get the fuck up out of here, dog. Like, like, look, dog. Look, this isn't to say I don't like. This isn't to say like I dislike Snoop Connor as a person. I'm sure Snoop Connor is a great guy, but bro, his body language was super shitty during the game, bro. His stance in the backfield, bro. When you see him standing up in the backfield, you gonna be like, bro, what the fuck are you doing back there, bro? Like, Snoop dog. It just. I don't know if all the competition, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, he was a third round draft pick, last year, right? And the team turns around the very next year. Your snaps are limited.
Yeah, bro.
You got the field, bro. You feel me? The guy who's supposed to be the third down back, Jermichael Hasty, he's getting all the burn. You feel me?
Snoop had me hot, bro. His stance is ridiculous. Body language awful. Everything Jimbo just said. Awful, bro.
Awful, bro. Like it's
tough, bro. I mean, it's tough, bro. But that's the thing is, at the end of the day, that's the job of Trent Baalke, bro. We're not resting on. We're not, and I love it because we're not resting on our laurels, bro. We're not just saying, "Oh, last year that was good enough." We can no, bro. It wasn't good enough,
and that's what I was thinking right there.
Everywhere. So
we applauded the Cardinals for saying, "You know what? We fucked up with Josh Rosen and coming back and drafting Kyler Murray." Right? Like you're applauding these people for making that decision and realizing before they wait and waste time into a guy. And so he drafted Snoop in the fourth, right? Fourth.
Yeah, I believe it was a fourth round.
I think it was a fourth round pick. He drafts Snoop in the fourth, and it's like, hey, you know what? We had nothing last year. Remember those games last year, bro. When ETN was not on the field, we were terrified until we realized Jermichael Hasty can give us a little something, and we were like, hey, okay, we're not freaking out anymore. But we were like, where's Snoop? Why isn't Snoop dressing? Especially when the wins weren't coming yet, we were like, does Doug even know what the fuck he's doing? Like, why isn't Snoop Connor even dressing for us? We have nothing behind Travis Etienne. And then Travis, remember those games? Travis is getting 8 carries, 7 carries.
He was a fifth round pick.
Fifth round pick. So then all of a sudden, the Tank Bigsby pick happens. And I remember, there were some people that questioned it. They didn't understand. They were kind of upset. So I look at it now and like, hey, just like the Travis Etienne pick, they know what the hell they're doing.
6 foot, probably probably about 220 right now. Tank Bigsby, that's a big boy.
Tank is nasty, bro. And they say he was selling out talking trash today. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, from what I saw at camp and from what I've seen, and I did see a couple. I glanced through some of the game and shit. So I don't know. It just looked like it looked like he would start on a couple teams in the NFL right now.
Tank,
actually, Yeah. It looked like he's a starter for a few teams around the league right now.
Right now.
100%.
Right now.
And that's really good to have.
Right now.
And you ready for something? You want to know something else? He starts for every Jaguars team not led by Fred Taylor, Mojo, and Leonard Fournette.
Yeah.
Every other year, he's the starter. And now, obviously, with Travis. Every other year, he's the starting running back.
What about James? He started over James?
Tank.
James who? Stewart?
Robinson.
Tank. Over James Robinson? Tank.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I'm telling you.
Next on me is Tank.
Oh, yeah, talking about James Robinson.
Well, that takes away, like, that's a futuristic back, bro. You put him back there with James Stewart and Natron Means, bro.
I mean, James Stewart was nice.
He was nice.
But yeah, bro. No,
he's definitely gonna be the number 2 running back.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. The question is, who's gonna be 3?
Yeah.
Because I feel like Hasty's your third down back.
Right.
I feel like Hasty's your third down back, which is weird, isn't it? Because Travis Etienne technically has all the tools to be a third down back. So he should be a 3-down back. But because you have this guy.
I got James Stewart messed up, bro. James Stewart was 6'1", 225.
He don't want another tank, bro.
Running going crazy, bro. Them 8 touchdowns. 8 touchdowns. Going back, going crazy. 13 touchdowns in 99. And that's backing up Fred.
Nah, Chase, that's not what that means, man. It means that they're trying to save as much tread on the tire of Etienne. Don't make him a workhorse if you don't have to.
Doug said he thinks he's a 1,600-yard back this season.
Yeah, but what I'm saying,
you can't be 1,600 and not get burned as Travis Etienne.
No, he's going to get the majority of the carries.
Yeah,
but he's not going to.
I'm saying what Chase said.
Huh?
I'm saying what Chase just said.
Oh,
you're saying not getting the re-sign.
Oh yeah.
No, this has nothing to do with him coming back or his load of the carries, like anything. This is just building a running back stable. We live in a league where running back is obviously devalued. We understand that. And they're going through their process now and trying to deal with it. By the time Travis Etienne becomes available for a re-sign, I would assume that the market is altered. The players are going to step in and readjust the market themselves. I don't think the owners can continue what they've been doing to that position. So I think it is going to change. But with that being said, you also have to look at the stable Jacksonville is building. They're building a running back stable. I think Tank Bigsby and Travis Etienne are your 2 for the future. They're going to be here a long time. But your Dearness Johnsons and your Hasties, those guys, they're going to come and go. They're going to be, it's going to be insert running back here.
Yeah, pretty much, bro. But shout out to the running back room, our running back room.
You're ever going to get paid, but it's going to be team friendly. Like he's going to go the Tom Brady route. He's going to go the Tom Brady route. I'm telling you.
He's going to go the Patrick Mahomes route.
Yeah, the salary cap.
But it's still team friendly.
Team friendly. Yeah, it's team friendly.
That's what I'm saying.
Team friendly, but you make that quarterback. You make him the highest paid in the league, and you do it like you say. You kind of stretch it out, but pretty much just get him. You pretty much just get him motherfucker the key to the city. You do that. You give him some land. Like you do what the fuck you're supposed to goddamn do.
Trevor is going to receive probably the largest bonus guaranteed money in NFL history. Trevor's going to receive over $500 million. His contract in totality will be close to $750 million. I would dare say he's going to be around $650 to $700 million for his deal, and I would bet that it's close 7 to 10 years.
Yeah,
like it's going to be in that range, and they're going to pay him an insane amount of front money. And Shad Khan is going to be putting the cash to make him be able to afford everybody else, because that's what's going to be important to Trevor.
Right.
Yeah.
Is making sure that he can have his guys. But by doing that, you keep the salary cap free.
And the salary cap will go up.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just it is what it is now, especially right now, bro. If I'm sports, bro, I'm renegotiating with all the networks right now because, bitch, y'all ain't even got goddamn TV about to be coming out in the spring. Like, y'all stashing shows right now because it's like, fuck it, football can carry us, can at least give us something, and then we still got stuff that we shot already, but Hollywood's still on strike, boy, and the NFL about to go. They're gonna try to cash in on this. If I'm in the NFL, I'm trying to cash in. Shit, that's why. Look, that's another. I'm like, hey, we got to start making more content. We got to start getting our content up. Motherfuckers can't even make shit out there right now. So
speaking of Hollywood and NFL content, how do we feel? What?
Go ahead, bro.
How do we feel about the QB show? And the declines and these quarterbacks, and now we're seeing the Geno Smiths of the world. Do you think this is it's the cool thing to do now, so everybody's doing it? Nobody wants to be the guy who actually accepts it this time around because it's a great show, and it's Peyton Manning involved. You feel like Trevor would have jumped all over it. Obviously, I love that he didn't because it shows you a different level of focus. Oh my, oh my,
It's corn.
it's a big. Now. Speaking of them, we were invited on. We were invited to do a show live, with our friendly Broncos fans.
Ugh.
He wanted us to actually come by his studio, and we can go live and do a show there during the preseason bye week. And he'd like to talk Jags and give his thoughts on the Broncos and what they have coming up, and just kind of do a little joint show. So that would be that weekend. That right after the Miami game, it'll be that following weekend. That's what we want to do it. What's up, bro? Yeah. You want to get on the podcast? You want to tell them Dulo? Oh, okay. You want to put on a helmet? You want to put on shoulder pads? I don't know. Where's your helmet, bro? I don't know. It's crazy.
So if we go back to the defensive line real quick, all this talk and worry, and to me, I feel like this is Rayshon Jenkins' talk from last year, right? All the talk and worry about what's our pass rush going to be. You know, are we going to be able to get home? Are we going to be able to create pressures and sacks and be disruptive? And again, I compare it to Rayshon Jenkins because last year we were saying, well, we don't know. You know, we don't know what's going to happen with our safety position. You know, what's Rayshon Jenkins going to do? You know, because they were judging him off of the 2021 season, right? And last year, Rayshon had one of his best seasons ever. And I think that's the same thing that's happening with this defensive line. I think that you got a fully a healthy Fatukasi, right? He's going to be your big body runs. Foley.
The Nigerian Nightmare, they called him.
Oh my God, that was so fucking corny.
Oh, the whitest shit ever.
Yeah, that shit was corny as fuck when they said that shit. But yeah, man, he's healthy. He's gonna be your run stopper. D-Ham, you see what D-Ham's doing, right? D-Ham is he's gonna push that middle. He's gonna allow it so our ends don't have to make those big swings because the quarterback ain't gonna be able to step back up. He ain't gonna be able to get away from him, right? And then you got your big end, your Roy Robinson Harrison. You got DeJuan Smoot. He's gonna be back. He's gonna be back, and you can at least expect 6 sacks from him, bare minimum, when he comes back, right? So, like
only for 5 cents.
This defensive line. And there's just so much stuff that you can do with Trayvon, man.
You said Fatukasi got hurt in camp today?
Yeah, they said he was down on a knee for a little bit. They said after a play, he was down on a knee.
Don't do that, man.
Yeah,
Don't
you
do
know
that.
that. Yeah, it was. I saw it on Twitter.
Oh my God, I just did that whole rant, and I just said how healthy he was. That's crazy. Don't do that to me, man,
You gotta get on Twitter more.
bro.
It's kind of
But this
like what
defensive line is gonna be a
well,
monster.
it's not the same thing, but that's what happened with Uche. Remember me and Kay was on the phone, and something happened, and for some reason we brought up his name, or I brought something.
Yeah.
And then, like 2 hours later,
Yeah, we found out the news broke
that he had died over the weekend.
Yeah, but it just broke. Like nobody knew.
Yeah, it just broke like 2 hours after we had just spoke his name.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah, and I'm sure it wasn't anything good you were saying. R.I.P. Uche, man.
I'm gonna die on the hill that you got that boy hurt.
Twerk it, twerk it, twerk it, twerk it, twerk it, twerk it. Oh,
But what do you think, man? Like I really do think that it's gonna be the same thing. Like the D line is gonna have a breakout season,
yeah.
and it's just gonna make everybody else better. It's gonna make the back end better. It's gonna make the safeties better. It's gonna make the linebackers better. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna apply the pressure, and we're gonna get the turnovers. What we have? 4 turnovers in the preseason game, 4 sacks, 5 sacks.
4 sacks. Midliga.
We had two fumbles. We had two forced fumbles. We had an interception. Might have been 2 picks.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's saying.
No, let's play Guess What Stone Cold's saying.
What he's saying?
It's good things.
Let's play Guess What he's saying.
No,
I'm telling you right now.
Jimbo's right. We had 2 interceptions, but 1 got called back. So.
Oh yeah.
It's good days ahead, bro. A whole lot less of this.
I wanna go home. I wanna go home.
and a whole lot more of this.
You got me fucked up out of my bitch. Your motherfucking ass. I tell the boss, spit in your face. What the fuck you playing with?
I don't know who that was talking. I don't know who that was. We was literally just telling this story at training camp. When I went to camp last week or whatever it was with Yak, I was with Yak and Moss. He's like, hey, bro, I'm gonna beat this crack ass. I'm like, he said, we all gonna jump this motherfucker. Same Chargers fan. I was like, oh my God. I feel, Stone Cold. It was, Stone Cold was there.
Yeah.
He would have rolled, bro. I believe Stone Cold would have rolled. Stone Cold was looking around like, what the fuck is wrong with these guys? You got guys talking about wrapping bodies in aluminum, throwing it in the river.
Yeah.
He said Stone Cold would have moved that boat.
Get me back to Melbourne. I'll feed them to the Gators.
Stone Cold would have moved that boat
immediately. I'm gonna put him with the Gators. That's what Stone Cold would have done.
Nah, you see the one that was swimming?
Woman. Woman. What just
in Montgomery?
Oh shit!
He said
he would have moved the boat. Stone Cold wouldn't have done that. He wouldn't have jumped that man.
That's what I'm saying.
He would have
moved that fucking boat.
He would have been a respectful gentleman and moved the boat because he shouldn't have parked there.
Yeah. Bro said Aquaman. Hey, Aquaman is fucking hilarious.
Bro, they got a whole Aquaman, bro, Ludafish. What else? They said LL Pool J.
That's great.
Bro, they've been going crazy, dog.
That's amazing. Hey, you remember this bullshit? Look, check.
Yeah.
What route is
Yeah.
this shit? What is my dog? Hey, my dog was just figuring this shit out. Oh, I can draw on the screen. Yeah,
Hey, look,
but bitch, you can't draw, motherfucker.
well, look, that was the play. That's not my fault.
Hey, if my dog ran ziggy zaggazoo like that,
Bro, that's all the route was is that the dude he bowed out like he was going in and he went back in, bro.
oh
Like that's
shit,
and you know you weren't supposed to go there.
he wasn't supposed to
No.
go there.
No.
It's just
Oh,
The
guys,
worst thing about that route, that was the pick in the end zone.
yeah, no.
That was the pick in the end zone
Oh,
against
God.
the Texans. And then he did the same shit even closer to the end zone against the fucking Broncos of London. But, you know, we needed that. I guess, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, they say
That's
it and
still
they
happening
don't,
right
but that was
there.
like the fuel. That was the flip. That was the flip.
I have no idea what that was. I just wanted to see.
that was just during the beginning of the game.
Why was that a clip?
I have no. That was
It gives me goosebumps.
It made it move. It made it.
game winner. Motherfucking game winner. Dog.
Well,
Like once that kick went in, I remember Kay going off on that Chargers fan that was starting with him the whole night.
something along the lines of Mark ass bitch, fuck boy, all leaning over. We were going crazy. Oh man, it was so good.
I'm telling you, bro. It's just good memories, bro, from last year too, bro. Me and Jimbo at the Cowboys game.
Yeah.
Me and Jimbo at the
The
Raiders,
Raiders game, sacrificing his feet.
Yeah.
The feet sacrifice. Like people will never really understand what we did, like what we sacrificed. Jimbo sacrificed his bunions for that shit.
Bro, it's
Stone
just crazy.
Cold, remember Stone Cold got an appendectomy anus plunge thing? Remember, you got his prostate tickled, all for the Jays.
I remember when
Jimbo ate a chip.
he discounted my sacrifice, bro. He was like,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
you know, that was stupid. And then we turned around and won the game. In your face, motherfucker. Let's go.
He's like,
And I do it again.
You gave your feet, I gave my prostate, and then fucking the
Lions game?
no, what else did we sacrifice? What did we sacrifice? I don't remember.
Jimbo on the show doing the one chip challenge.
The one chip. Jimbo eating a chip and then trying to thug it out.
That was all about fantasy football.
The least viral chip eat ever.
When you wanted to go home.
Not just any chip. An expired chip.
Expired chip.
That was crazy. That was crazy as fuck. The fact because the chip was so dry.
It was probably a little more stale than it should have been.
Probably.
Too, so.
Yeah.
Probably.
That sucks. But don't come last in fantasy.
I don't know. We
oh yeah, I would assume we're doing fantasy this year.
Yeah.
Yes. We probably should get to it.
Yeah, right.
Fantasy?
Yeah, we doing fantasy this year.
I don't know. Whatever.
Listen, I'm cool with it, bro. If we don't, because I don't want to lose again.
We don't got to do something for the league.
Let's do it. We're gonna do 16 teams.
Fuck no.
Hey,
No.
Jay hate that shit,
I
bro.
want to do. I want to do small. The most I want to do is 10, and I really don't even want to do 10. I'd rather do 8.
Oh, okay. What
Oh,
you
bro, this is a
do
good
with
question,
that
bro.
Jags totem pole? Craig got you. I still have it. Actually, it's in the. It's in my bedroom.
It's actually pretty. Has been actually been pretty good luck.
It's been good.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Tennessee Craig.
You know what?
Yeah,
You know what? Since he gave you that though, like the Titans just ain't never been the same. So maybe
I
it was bad
know. Maybe it was
juju
bad juju on him, right?
on him
Right?
because he got a Jaguar totem and touched it and then gave it to a Jaguar
That's
fan.
how I know that baby is going to be a Jags fan.
Oh, 100%, 100%, 100%. You know, and we're talking about names. Like I'm trying to help him. You know, he's never had a boy. You know, and I produce dope names. So I'm
Look
like,
at that. He's trying to name baby Derek.
well, I told him maybe Trevor is a great baby name for him.
Yeah.
Christian,
Yeah.
Tyreek,
Calvin,
Andre.
yeah, Andre would be great.
Kelvin.
Tyson.
Tyson, so funny. Brock's name was almost Tyson. Like they always this fucking close to Brock being
Why
Tyson.
why why isn't his name Brock Tyson?
Because I really wanted it to be Brock Lee. Um, because that's really cool, Brock Lee. But they wouldn't give me Brock Lee, so instead of giving me Brock Lee, she was like, "I'm taking this," and she picked Adonis. So it's still dope.
Adonis is
I
a
mean,
good one.
that's a great
Adonis is a
note.
good one. Yeah,
Yeah.
Adonis is good.
Stone Cold's having a boy. Yes, bro, Stone Cold. 20 2023 Stone Cold. You literally pick the gender. You tell the kid you feel like a boy, the kid's a boy.
Yeah, they don't have a choice.
You're good, bro. Name the kid
Already found
Trevor
out what
and
it
call
was,
it a
so
day.
I didn't get my.
Well, no, that's who is the so the doctor's just gonna tell you the sex of your baby? It's 2023 Stone Cold. They can't tell you and assume the gender of your baby. You get to pick the gender, dog. Multiple choice. It's multiple choice. You just look and you're like, yeah, looks like a boy. Fuck it.
Yeah.
He just has an inside out pecker. It's a pecker pouch.
Just a little. It's just a little.
Just a pecker pouch instead of a pecker. That's hilarious. Pecker pouches. Gold. That's gold for transgender. Pecker pouch. Wow. We're gonna get canceled. We're
Bro,
just back.
how is this the first show back and we're already about to get canceled? This is crazy.
Let's turn it inside out. It's a pecker patch.
Oh, it's a pecker pouch. Like what? Whatever. No, listen. Hey, listen. Let your son live in his truth. Um, damn, Stone Cold, you can't make a boy for fuck nothing. You gotta like there. You know, there's more than missionary. You get that.
Yeah, I know. I'm well aware of that.
Well, you,
Well aware.
you gotta demand more than missionary. You gotta say, hey, look at this shit.
Yeah,
Turn
bro. Because
around.
you gotta see. No, I said them girls. Because girls come from coitus, bro. You got to be fucking.
Like Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
It's the Jay-Z.
But you know what I'm saying. Congratulations.
Well, guys, it's good to be back.
Jiggle what?
It's
And
good to be back.
Opening day.
Yes, Rome is having a baby. We in a building.
No.
Yes, you are, bro. You next, bro. You next. It's got to be one of y'all, and it's gonna be you because you got two balls, one for the. Damn.
The next one gonna be Jimbo.
Jimbo, hey, Jimbo gonna have a boy. Shout out to losing your virginity. I don't even know who that is.
I really think it's gonna be a girl. I think my
It's
first
not
one.
gonna be a girl, dog.
I think it is. And I'm okay with
Why
that.
would you? You know what you're doing? You're doing the shit Tennessee Craig did. You're saying, bruh, If I prepare myself for a girl, the universe will give me a boy. I get it. Reverse
That's not what I'm
psychology.
doing.
You
That's
know
not
how
what I'm
crazy
doing.
it is to say, I'm going to go reverse psychology on our Heavenly Father, the Lord. You're
That's
like, hey,
that's
I'm going to
that's not
reverse
what I'm doing.
psychology, the
That's not what I'm
Lord.
doing. But
That's
that's false.
crazy.
That's not what I'm doing. I'm just accepting the fact that I wasn't you know what I'm saying? Like yo, I made young man mistakes. You know what I'm saying? So I know I know that that's gonna be my repentance right there. I'm gonna have a little girl and I have to tell her how horrible men are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're struggling. I feel you.
This is crazy. This
I
is
feel you
crazy.
right now.
You know what I'm saying? And I have to fear that there is no young man out there that wants to do these things to my little girl. And you know what I'm saying? It's just, hey man, it's just,
Yeah, you
I
have to get
know,
over
bro.
that. I mean, you don't have to get over it soon, but see, because you're
I
not
feel
there,
bad
but you're
for
gonna have to get over it at some point.
My dog
Because
be
I
getting
mean,
over it by getting under shit. You know, that's the problem. If that's what it was. So, now we're here. Women are just as bad. Women are worse, Robert.
dang, but Jimbo, I'm gonna find this clip that I saw, but I'm
Sexy
gonna send
Red
it to both. I'm probably gonna send it to both of y'all, bro, or maybe everybody. But
of Sexy
it was
Red.
just about it was just about like how your kids turn out, bro. It really has nothing to do with you as a parent. Like you can instill all the things that you're going to instill, but it's honestly it's just really about
Mm.
who you let them who they're able to surround themselves around, and the just all those type of things when they're outside of the house. It's like because it's I don't know, Buddy was going deep into the shit, bro. That shit was but this shit was fire. But the same thing, bro. We all know when we grow up, it's like we know right from wrong. But if our friends are going to go do the wrong things,
We want to do hood rat shit.
yeah, we're gonna do what our friends are doing and gonna do the wrong
Yeah, we want to do
things.
hood rat shit with our friends.
So
Jimbo, do you have an orange shirt on under that
I do.
jacket?
It's my work shirt.
Oh
You know,
my.
I got so excited that we were doing the show. I went and grabbed my hoodie. You know, got got ready.
Look, Stone Cold literally woke up and just walked outside.
No, I
So
was
first
actually on my way to practice, and then the rain started, and I stopped on. I'm like, fuck it.
yeah, so he fucked them
you're not
kids.
going to practice no more.
Hey, bro, ain't even get out the car to coach them kids. Bro was like, hey, run laps till I get there.
No, seriously,
I got a
no,
show to
seriously,
do.
like I got to the park and
If you ready to
started
run for about 2
downpour.
hours, that'll be good.
Yeah,
Started down.
that's the worst. So that's the worst about trying to coach youth football in the state of Florida is practice never happens or I'm sorry, rainfall never happens until practice time.
Yep.
Practice
Yeah,
is
that's
5 o'clock, 6 o'clock,
that'd be the
then
best
the
part for the
sky opens
players.
up.
That'd be the best part for the players. They'd be like, man, it's about to be hot as fuck.
Yeah, but no, they got to cancel the shit because of the lightning. It ain't like it
Yeah.
used to be, bro. For whatever reason. And I try to tell these kids, I'm like, do you understand? Do you understand the type of running back you are if you can dodge lightning bolts? Like, there's no better drill. There's
Yeah.
no better drill. Run the fucking play, and when shit strikes, juke.
Yeah, Barry Sanders used to practice in the lightning storms.
Juke when the lightning strikes, and let's see what the fuck happens. If you don't make it, you just obviously weren't meant to be RB1. What are we doing?
See, you know what you got to do, bro? You got to get some jackrabbits, and then you got to plant some sugar cane, like at the crib or something, bro. And let the jackrabbits go wild, and then have Major chase them.
Yeah, there we
Bro,
go.
what is he from Quincy? Like what? That
Yeah.
country ass shit you
That
just
was some
said,
Stone
bro.
Cold shit. Stone Cold heard jackrabbits, and he started. His mouth started.
Nah, that's that damn that's just that fucking gump shit down there in fucking South Florida. Like I said, Quincy, like out shit out there in the motherfucking sticks.
Robert, look, Robert. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. We practice. We practice
That boy,
113. We practice 115. We not
yeah,
canceling practice over heat. Never.
yeah, not
Now
heat,
St.
yeah,
Johns County was. St.
yeah.
Johns
That's
County
because
was canceling practice over the heat, and they recommended that we do the same. I said, Cycleberry.
no, we don't have the now. If it's hot, there's no practice from when I was in high school, we had heat advisories.
Pushed it back.
We had to practice. We had to move. We were doing two. Mind you, now Coach Geis got in trouble. That's part of the reason why he got fired and shit.
The first time, yeah.
Because we were doing 2 a days, bro. I remember the week, bro. We did 2 a days up until Wednesday. It was hot as fuck all the whole week, bro.
Yeah.
And right before the second session on Wednesday, he was like, "Hey guys, we're gonna call it for the day. We're not supposed to be practicing until after 5 or 6 o'clock. So tomorrow at 6, we're gonna or 5, whatever. That's when we're gonna practice. So no more 2 a day." I'm like, "Bitch, yeah, bitch." The fucking starting center had to go to the fucking hospital, need that fucking IV, like motherfuckers throwing up. Bro, I've basically, bro, like I ain't never quit nothing, and I've never quit nothing, bro. Like I literally was just like, bro, fuck this shit, bro. And like, bro, I just didn't even come out of the locker room. I said, bro, it's hot as fuck. I said, bro, they tripping, bro.
Yeah.
And like, Geis was like, get your shit, you know what I'm saying? But then the guys on the team were like, nah, like we're not like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like you're not gonna tell him he can't come. Like, bro, y'all been motherfuckers going to the hospital out here, bro. Like, bro, I don't give a fuck about that shit. That like y'all Geis was on some shit, boy.
Yeah. Nah, we don't practice until 6. So we clear the advisory, we clear that. So we're good, and that's when it really starts to come down. Like the temperature's still pretty high until that point. So we've been good, but it has been a real feel of 105 on the field at 6 p.m., which is insane.
It just sucks for the
That was just conditioning. Oh no, that was like the little summer. I think that's true. And he did quit that.
Who that
summer workout. True.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He said quit that bitch the first day. He said fuck this shit.
But not lately here. It's been raining every day for practice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well, y'all, you know what you should do? You should bring them up here to play us.
Yeah, because it ain't raining. It ain't raining. Like,
hey, let's make a game, bro. Bring them on up here. You can play our 8U, bro.
Well, we had our jamboree last Saturday.
How'd y'all do?
We won both games.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, bro, come on to University
of
Christian,
I'm gonna tell you like this, Stone Cold. You come up and play our 8U, they're gonna beat y'all ass.
If they do, they do.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Hey, I don't even know if I want my 10U to play them 8U boys. Them 8U boys kind of nasty, bro. I look over while they practicing. I'm like, the fuck is going on over there? What are you doing? Feeding them kids PCP? The fuck?
I got four kids on my D line who are really nasty. I don't know what the hell's roaming through their heads, but they really enjoy hitting people.
Abusive parents?
Probably.
That's the goal, really. If you want good football players, you got to go to troubled areas, and not necessarily just the hood. You have to either get kids from the hood, or you have to get kids from broken homes. Single-parent households are pivotal to good football players.
I think at the end of the day, I think Joe Jackson probably got it right. You know what I'm saying? Like
100%.
Hey, bro.
You want your kid to go to the league, beat the shit out of them.
Pressure pipes or mixed diamonds, ain't it?
You think Major's over here getting 5 whoopings a day for fun? Like, we have an NFL to go to.
Yeah, fuck. You don't think Aiden Hutchinson was getting fucked up?
Yeah. Have you seen his back? You thought that was back? Oh, you thought that was back knee? No. His daddy was playing dartboards on his ass. Stand still, boy.
Let me put this Marlboro out on you.
Yeah, man, he has nothing but older sisters. He was getting picked on since day one.
Oh yeah, that's why he has a pompadour. My dog has a pompadour.
That boy was getting goddamn manhandled, man.
The Deion theory. Hey, the Deion theory is 100% true. Whoever that is, the Deion theory is 100% facts. When Deion said that and people got in an uproar, I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. Deion knows. It's 100% facts. You cannot replicate the hunger. Anybody who has children and who grew up in the hood will tell you firsthand, especially if they're trying to raise them in any sort of sports, any sort of athletics, or to raise them with that sort of ferocity, that hunger that you have when you come out of the hood. You ask yourself, how do I replicate the struggle? Because you learn so much when you're hungry. You learn so much about struggle and perseverance.
That's when the focus when in
It
those children,
shifted.
that's
Yeah,
when
it
the focus
shifted though.
changes. Is not, and it's, hey, you got to be technically sound. You need to be, because if you have all these things and you still an actual act like a dog just athletically because you my kid,
Yeah.
you gonna have a shot.
Yep.
But just pure athleticism and talent, there's a lot of guys out here that can do that. You're gonna have to separate yourself away from the guys who are
Discipline.
pure raw potential, and because some of that raw potential can be molded and then be, if they get the skill part down, they're gonna be better than you.
Discipline,
But
baby.
yeah, but if you always got your skill, got your discipline about you, you should be okay. Like I said, I've given you every advantage in life when it came to athleticism, you know what I'm saying, facilities, training.
Yeah.
Like, but you have to be able to, you have to want it, and you got to be able to you got to be a technician, bro.
Yeah.
You got to be.
Yeah.
I mean, look at some of these guys. Look at the guys. Like, I don't know everybody's like situation, but I know some of the guys' situation. Like Christian Kirk didn't come from none of that.
Nah.
Zay Jones didn't come from none of that. Trevor Lawrence didn't come from none of that.
Nope.
Travis Etienne didn't come from
He's
Travis
got a
Etienne
great family.
didn't come from none
Shout
of
out
that.
his mama. She cool.
Yeah, she is, bro. But you know, but Calvin really did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's all these other guys. So you can get there. It's just like I said, when you like Dion, but also Dion been through so much, so that I'm never gonna say like, oh, you, because that's what he was.
Yeah, and you talk about the majority. You know, there's always going to be the diamonds in the rough. There's always going to be exceptions to the rule. It's just on a broad scale. Typically, when you look at it, and we say most stereotypes are humorous, but they're exaggerated truth. Most stereotypes are exaggerated truth, except for women being bad drivers. We know that's 100% fact. But like exaggerated truth. So, you know, you look at it and you say, okay, well, you want the super smart.
I think it was funny. People were getting mad. I was like, bro, he was trying to be fun. Like, you're doing all these things. Like,
Right.
yes, you have some truth behind it, but
Yeah.
you're not.
He's exaggerating the truth. Like, yeah, you know, hey, you know, you'd always like it to be like this. But of course, you want your defensive players to be aggressive, mean, nasty, out of control. You know, have to put the leash on them dogs. You want your offensive players to be a little more reserved. You want them to have that bite in them, but you want them to be a little more reserved. You want them to be smart. You want them to be tacticians. Like, you want them to be, you want your defensive players to go out there and kill everything in the movie. You want your offensive players to sit back and be snipers. Your offensive players are fucking snipers, and your defensive players are Rambo. You know?
Yeah, but then you got the guys like, I mean, we see the defenders. I mean, that are just, like I said, just tactical. Just Darrelle Revis. Darrelle Revis doesn't really blow like this. That's the reason why he's in the Hall of Fame. It wasn't because he was the biggest, fastest corner. You wasn't just getting shit. Like, he understood. He watched film. He understood the body. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit's all here. Like, you understand what this guy's going to do. I've seen this a million times on tape. I see how he's setting his feet up. I know where he's going to go. I'm cutting this shit off. I know the tendencies. I know all these things. Like, that is, and Darrelle Revis come from Pittsburgh. Like, and that's, I mean, he came from up out of that shit for real. And he's just, like I said, that's just one of the best technical corners. Like, when people, that's what I'm saying. I'm happy he got into the Hall because he was just breaking people down. Like, I don't know, that shit was wild to watch.
That was a wild time in football, period. Nnamdi Asomugha, Darrelle Revis. You watch Nnamdi. Nnamdi was one of the first examples I remember of watching the guy go from superior to what the fuck, and it was because of the system change. They took him and they thought they could fit him into a different scheme, and he didn't actually fit it.
Yeah, he wasn't a wanderer. He was a left corner or whatever the fuck it was.
Right.
And I'm gonna shut this shit down. You're not gonna throw at me a whole bunch, but when you do, I'm gonna probably pick that bitch.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
And then when he moved on, it was like, oh, this isn't gonna work, you know. And you saw that happen with guys. But that was a fun time for corners. Antonio Cromartie.
It's just Philly overpaid.
Yeah. Oh, Antonio Cromartie, Nnamdi Asomugha, Asante Samuel, Darrelle Revis. I mean, holy shit. The league was incredible.
To leave.
Talib. I was just watching Talib highlights a minute ago. I was watching Talib versus Steve Smith.
What's his name?
Yeah, I saw
D-Hop broke
those.
his
Oh my God.
What's the name that D-Hop hurt?
Oh, Cortland Finnegan?
No, that was
That was
Andre
Andre
Johnson.
That was
Johnson.
Andre Johnson.
Yeah, he was good though.
Shit in practice where
D'Angelo Hall.
yeah, D'Angelo Hall, when D'Angelo Hall was talking shit and he
Yeah. Yeah, D'Angelo Hall was a dog, bro. 98 speed on Madden.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Madden,
Oh, Eric Jammer.
anybody buy the new Madden yet?
No.
I have never seen such glaring reviews from social media as I've seen for this new Madden. Everybody's just saying it's the best one in years. Everybody hated every other Madden. I was like, what are y'all doing? Everybody's apparently in love with the new Madden. I haven't got an opportunity yet. I'm sure True has, if True's still watching. True, I might play you this season. I played True 2 times last season. I decided I didn't want to play True anymore after those 2 games. True has never beaten me back to back. And for whatever reason, whatever last season's mechanics were, because True ran the same fucking offense. He didn't change a fucking thing. I mean, he literally came out in the same fucking play, the same mesh concept, with the same fucking audible slant on the seam. He would audible that, and then once I would jump that a couple times, he'd audible it to a seam. I mean, same fucking concept. And for whatever reason, it was unstoppable in last year's Madden because, the corner routes were broken and he has a corner on the left side. And so it was just ridiculous. So maybe this year I'll play him again. But I was frustrated and I considered True a friend and I didn't want to lose my friend because I was real close to just cussing him the fuck out. I was like, this is my guy though. So I'm going to just go back to Fortnite. So I ain't played Madden in months.
Yeah. I had it deleted and then I had downloaded back probably like a month ago. I'm gonna delete it again because I didn't buy it yet. I don't know if I'll probably get it.
I wish there was a free trial.
I mean, I can probably sign up for that EA shit and get the 10-hour trial and then get to play.
Yeah, there is a 10-hour thing, huh? I might try that tonight and wait though. I'd probably save it for the weekend.
Yeah,
and then grab it.
I feel like because the game's not officially out yet, so I think with the EA Play, they're letting you do it now. But when the game comes out officially, I guess tomorrow, I might be able to get a 10-hour trial.
I thought it came out. It didn't come out today.
The release date is the 17th. I mean, I can buy it.
So the pre-orders get it 3 days early.
Yeah, so people have been playing it.
Yeah, because everybody's been playing
right now. You can still pre-order it right now and get it right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Nah, they can keep that, because it's $70. Yeah. And my kid's in private school, man. So the way my bank account's set up, I got a checking and savings.
Yeah, no, I'm probably gonna wait till the first. If I,
you know what I'm saying? You need me to give you a review? 5-star?
I mean, I split my game. I split my shit down to
Bro, I'm gonna give you a 5-star review tonight.
Who?
You see if I can get you 50 cash.
Oh gosh, you're gonna get me fined.
I'm gonna give you a 5-star review from. I gotta think of a customer that I used to service. I gotta remember a name, and I'm gonna make it my email and give you a 5-star review.
Nobody gonna get me fined.
Jerome is amazing. He's way better than Zach Dick. And R.I.P. Zach, dog.
Oh my God.
I knew bro was gonna be around.
This is not a secure line, bro.
It's secure, bro. I knew he was gonna bounce, bro. Yeah. My dog left the chat and all.
Yeah. Well, he did it. I guess he did that. He left the chat after he bounced.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm trying to steal Jimbo, so come on, man. He look better in yellow.
Yeah. But, oh God. But yeah, man.
Better in yellow. He likes Asians. That's fun.
You are now in the mix with the Men In Teal.
Hey man, we back, man.
This was good. This was good stuff. I missed you guys. We should go play Fortnite now.
Yeah, man. It's not like we we don't talk, but you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I haven't talked to you in a long time.
I know, bro. You was turning, bro. We were talking about you trying that in a small town. You've been denying all the black people calls the
I
last
talked
couple
to
of days.
Jimbo like twice a day
Today,
yesterday.
he
I was
hadn't
on the
talked to you.
game with Jimbo last night.
I'm talking about on the phone. Your phone was being
Bruh, don't
racist.
do that. Me and Jimbo watched the whole game together on an
Your,
Xbox party chat.
your phone was being racist the last 2 days.
I had to remember that Jimbo, wasn't one of us for a while. And I had to remind him, like, I'm inviting him to a party chat on the
One of
Xbox while the
us,
game is on.
like black or white or what are we talking? One of us.
Like one of us,
Okay.
like I feel like free. So I'm
Oh,
trying to remind him, like, I'm like, bro,
Except for
you
free. Except for-
I'm trying to tell bro to get on the Xbox to use the YouTube TV. And he's like, well, I didn't know you could do that. And I felt like an asshole because I'm like, because he's like, no, I turned my Xbox off. And I was like, that's fucking weird. And he's like,
oh yeah,
yeah.
I used it on my PlayStation.
Yeah, and I'm like, what are you talking about? You turned off a streaming device to turn on your TV's version of the same streaming
Yeah.
software? Like, what is happening?
YouTube TV goes hard on
Yeah,
the
so
game.
then he jumped back on. He's like, oh, okay. So it was funny. Hold on, come here. What? It's the end of the show. We're just kind of talking right now. Lila, be quiet. What the fuck just happened?
what?
Did you
My
get
boy.
paid for that? Yes, I did. $40 by Taylor Swift. Oh, Cash App? No, actually,
What? What just, we don't even know what she said.
I don't. She does it. She just keeps going. This is the thing. This is what happens if you send white children to private school.
Oh,
They start talking with the upper inflection on their voice while listening to Taylor
yeah.
Swift and playing volleyball.
Oh yeah. I don't even listen to Uzi Vert anymore.
Man, y'all go get off.
And you guys think
Y'all
that
get off
can
my
go back
knee.
and go buy some Taylor Swift tickets? Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
But you see, she's like as big as the damn wall. Is it crazy?
Oh yeah. She's about to touch it. She's about to say the head about to be on
Fat
the ceiling.
shaming?
Huh?
I don't know.
I don't
Clearly, it's
know.
past their bedtime. I need to get these
Listen,
kids in bed.
I
She
need to
smells
get off
bad. She
anyway,
just had
bro.
practice. She smells terrible. I have to get her in the
Stinking ass
shower.
girl.
Waiting for you to finish that.
Yeah, stinking ass
Way to
girl.
come back, man.
Wait a second. We got this, man.
Man.
We back, baby. This was great. Yeah, I definitely was not looking forward to it when Jimbo called me. I was like, this is exactly what I didn't want to do. And then I got on and I was like, okay, this is what we need to do. So it's very get the freak from behind me. I have too many kids. I'm your host, I'll take Hooligan Agent K. That's the cannabis analyst Agent J, and that's J to the I to the MB. Oh no! Don't ever. Damn, I had nowhere to go with that joke. We're out of here.